Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a, excuse me. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. I hope you have had time to have at least one cup of coffee. And if you are on the West Coast, you guys know I am on the East Coast. If you are on the West Coast, you are probably still snug in your bed asleep, and you will wake up to this. So, Joyner Lucas. You guys know, Joyner Lucas drops the track, I get on it. Unfortunately, yesterday, I had a migraine so severe, I managed to get one video out. Funny story, I actually had set it to upload, and for some reason it's taken a long time to upload. So I went to go lay down and everything, and about 8 o'clock at night, I remembered, oh, wait a minute, I was uploading a video. So I went back into the office, and there it sat all ready for me to just release it onto YouTube. So you only got one video yesterday. I apologize. So we pick up where we left off. Joyner Lucas. Okay, so his intro to ADHD, Revenge. Revenge. I don't know. It's been out for 18 hours. It already has 1 million views. So obviously I am not the only one who wants to hear this. Unfortunately, I try to always be early or one of the first reactors to jump on something as soon as it gets out. And that didn't happen this time, but you guys are getting it now. Here we go. Joyner Lucas Revenge intro. Let's get it. Okay, so what do you guys notice right away? What does this look like? What does all this look like? That's the beginning of No Life Shack's intro, right? It is. All right, so let's go.
The more that I want, the more that I grind, the more that I shine, the more that I strive, the more that I stun, the more that I cheat, the more that she lead, the more that she cry, the harder to trust, the more that I lie, the more that she died, the more I realize, the more that I try, the more that I want, the more that I grind, the more that I shine, the more that I strive, the more that I stun, the more that I cheat, the more that she lead, the more that she cry, the harder to trust, the more that I lie, the more that she dies.
Okay, I want to catch everything he's saying here.
The more that she lead, the more that she cry, the harder to trust, the more that I lie, the more that she died, the more I realize, the more that I try, the more that I want, the more that I grind, the more that I shine, the more that I strive, the more that I stun, the more that I cheat, the more that she lead, the more that she cry, the harder to trust, the more that I lie, the more that she dies, the more I realize I'm harder to love, I'm harder to...
Okay, so first he's talking about her. Is she wearing a fucking vest? Did you see that, the countdown? Okay, so in the beginning he's talking about the things he's doing, it's harder for her, because he cheats on her and stuff like that, he loses her trust. It's harder for her to trust him, ultimately, out of all the things that he does.
Trust, the more that I lie, the more that she dies, the more I realize I'm harder to love, I'm harder to teach, my heart is a beat, and I'm a drum, I'm harder to keep, but harder to sleep, I'm scared of the dark, I'm not gonna run, I'm harder to break, but harder to make, you get in my way, I'm drawing my gun, I'm not gonna play, I'm not for the games, I'm not gonna change, put that on my son, put that on my mom, put that on my sis, put that on my bitch, and all of my hoes, put that on my team, put that on
my bitch and all of my hoes. Okay, so he says he's not going away. He says, put that on my son, put that on my mom, put that on my sis, put that on my bitch, put that on my hoes. Basically saying that's why he's working so hard. And that's why he's been working so hard for so long. Is for all of these people. For his son, for his mom.
And all of my hoes, put that on my team, put that on my G's. I say what I mean, you already know, put that on...
And he's right. Put that on my team, put that on my G's, put that... I say what I mean, you already know, and he does. He's very outspoken. And that's one of the things I love about him, but it's also because he's from Massachusetts. We do that. Y'all know, right? It's my hometown boy. I'm from Boston. He's from Worcester, but I got a lot of family in Western Mass. I mean, in New England, we do that, right? Everybody hates the Patriots. Why? And they hate Bill Belichick. Why? Because we don't give a fuck what you guys think about us. People in New England, people who live in New England and the other states, call people from Massachusetts massholes. Why? Because we are. I mean, we really just don't give a fuck what people think about us. People who subscribe to my channel, they say that they like my reactions because I am honest, sometimes brutally honest. Yeah, it's that kind of attitude. Joyner Lucas has it as well. He doesn't give a fuck about what he says, and I think that's why him and Eminem are so close, because they have that same type of attitude where, you know, they're just blatantly honest about everything. And he's just like, I don't get, you know, I'll just say whatever.
And all of my hoes, but that on my team, but that on my G's. I say what I mean, you already know. But that on my city, but that on my Bentley. I got me a Beamer.
He said, I'll say what I want, put that on my city. And that's what I just explained. Where we come from, you say whatever the hell you're going to say, and that's it.
That on my city, but that on my Bentley. I got me a Beamer. I wanted a Rose. Sip on some Henny and ride with the...
Okay, put that on my Bentley, put that on my Beamer. I wanted a Rove, meaning he wanted a Road Ranger, probably.
Beamer, I wanted a Rose. Sip on some Henny and ride with the semi. All my niggas with me, I'm calling it toast. Calling the plug, you calling the cops. I call you a snitch, you holding a grudge. You calling a judge, you say you a thug. I call you a bitch, I call you a hoe. Don't call me a bro, don't call me no more. I call you a trick. I'm tired of the hate, I'm tired of the snakes, I'm tired of your face. You wanted my dick, I wanted a face.
Okay, so he's like, you're calling yourself one of my bros, like you're part of my circle, like you're my bro, you're this and that. And I'm tired of all that shit. And, you know, I'm tired of the snakes, I'm tired of the snitches, I'm tired of you riding my dick, basically riding on my coattails, thinking you're going to get clout or fame or whatever. He's sitting there in front of the pharmaceutical company with a suicide vest on and all the cops standing around him. This whole album has been about, yeah, it says ADHD, but the message that's been coming across is he is anti-medication or anti-drug for ADHD. And when I covered, was it ADHD, his last song, where I told you guys straight out, I was not fucking with the beat, but I thought it was genius in the way that he did the song, which was, he did it as if he was in, my son has ADHD really bad, so sometimes you almost get like in, and forgive me because I'm a therapist too, so I mean, this might sound a little technical, but when you have ADHD, you can get yourself wound up into such a state that your mind is all over the place all the time. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not just outward appearances. It's not just a kid jumping all over the furniture and, you know, running all around. So it's not just what you see outwardly. On the inside for them, it's also running at that speed. So basically they have thoughts, many things going on in their brain that are coming in from all different places, and they can't focus long enough really on one particular thing. It's like they go everywhere. Now, the other thing I said in my last video of his was that my son, my youngest son, is the same age as Joyner Lucas. At that time, they were like medicating kids like crazy. They were like making little zombies out of all the kids. You go into a classroom and it was like a little zombies everywhere. Back then, if you had a kid that was just a little bit rambunctious, you know, and boys can be that way. They're just like high energy kids. They wanted to put them on meds immediately. That's what it was. It was like teachers wanted kids that they didn't have to deal with. And I'm sorry if I am insulting anyone who did use meds for their kids. That's not my intention. I think it's the physicians' fault back then and the drug companies who were pushing these medications back then. These kids would have been fine. They would have just grown up fine. But instead, you get these kids who are started on medication before their brains are even fully developed. Even fully developed, and you've got them on psychotropic meds that change the chemical makeup of the brain. What do you think is going to happen to those kids once they become adults? And this is what Joyner Lucas is saying. And I think in this representation right here, and I'm sorry I'm like going on, and I'll go back, what he's been saying in his music, in this picture, he's going to blow up himself and the drug company. Because fuck them for making him what he is right now, basically. I'm just saying, that's my take on this, and now let's roll it back and let's listen to it from the beginning. I will not interrupt again.
The more that she cried, the harder to trust. The more that I lied, the more that she died, the more I realized. The more that I tried, the more that I won. The more that I grind, the more that I shine. The more that I strive, the more that I stun. The more that I cheat, the more that she lead. The more that she cried, the harder to trust. The more that I lie, the more that she dies. The more I realize I'm harder to love. I'm harder to teach, my heart is a beat, and I am a drum. I'm harder to keep, but harder to sleep. I'm scared of the dark, I'm not gonna run. I'm harder to break, but harder to make. You get in my way, I'm drawing my gun. I'm not gonna play, I'm not for the games. I'm not gonna change, put that on my son, put that on my mom, put that on my sis, put that on my bitch and all of my hoes. Put that on my team, put that on my G's. I say what I mean, you already know. Put that on my city, put that on my Bentley. I got me a Beamer, I wanted a rose. Sip on some Henny and ride with the semi. All my niggas with me, I'm calling it toast. Calling the plug, you calling the cops. I call you a snitch, you holding a grudge. You calling a judge, you say you a thug. I call you a bitch, I call you a hoe. Don't call me a bro, don't call me no more. I call you a trick, I'm tired of the hate, I'm tired of the snakes, I'm tired of your face. You wanted my dick, I wanted the fame, I wanted the name, I wanted the break, I wanted the love, I wanted the cake, I wanted to be great, I wanted to change and all the above. You want me to fall, you want me to crawl, you want me to start, they want me on drugs, you want me to fail, they want me in jail, they want on my soul, they want on my blood. I'm out for revenge, I'm out for the ends, I'm out for respect, I'm out for the crown, I'm out for the rain. They starting to aim, I hopped in a plane, I'm not going down, I'm dodging the flames. They calling my name, I wanna be saved, but I don't know how. I thought it was safe, but I got a plan. Let's load up the chopper and riding around. Woo!
Oh, that was a fucking dream. Damn. I have night terrors too, but I've never blown myself up in one. I've been blown up in one because I was actually hit with an IED. But let's go.
It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside. It kinda feels like I've been trying to get by.
Okay, so this is the song that I hated. But okay, so now I see that part was the intro to ADHD, the song that I didn't like, however, I loved his concept of the song, and I got so involved in the other stuff, I forgot to tell you what I loved about the concept of the song, which is he can't keep the only conscious thought he has throughout this entire song is that he doesn't have a conscious thought throughout the entire song. His thought pattern keeps changing because of the ADHD. And let's just go. This is the video for it. I'm here for it because the other was just a lyric video. So let's go.
It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside. It kinda feels like I've been trying to get by, and I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication, no, I don't need no drugs. Or maybe I'm different, and maybe my ADHD got me tripping, and maybe I'm just everything that you missing, yeah. I feel like I'm dying inside. Why do I think crazy? Someone save me. You can't blame me. It's my ADHD. Yeah, my mind racing, I've been paranoid. Overthinking, maybe that's a void. Don't cut me off like I don't have a voice. I think I was born different, I ain't really have a choice, yeah. Cancel session, you are hourly. Don't play with me, today is not the day. Pay attention, I am not deranged. I could tell you what I'm thinking, I just don't know how to say it. Maybe I get in your nerves, I mean what I say. I've been a man on my word, yeah, I'm wide awake. Maybe a little disturbed, but that's just me. You don't bleed the blood I bleed. I wear my heart on my sleeve, nigga. And I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication, no, I don't need no drugs. Or maybe I'm different, and maybe my ADHD got me tripping, and maybe I'm just everything that you missing, yeah. I feel like I'm dying inside. Why do I seem crazy? Someone save me. You can't blame me. It's my ADHD. Yeah. It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside. It kinda feels like I've been trying to get by. Yippee, yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-ya. Staring at the fire, kumbaya. I'ma take you higher, take you higher. I'ma take you higher, take you higher. So many things in my head. What am I thinking? How come I can't go sleep in my bed? I hear them talking, everyone's strange, they leave me for dead. Cause they want me gone, it's that shit I be on. Ain't no one to lean on. You know I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication. Or maybe I'm on one. Or maybe I'm different, and maybe my ADHD got me tripping, and maybe I'm just everything that you missing me, yeah. I feel like I'm dying inside. Why do I seem crazy? Someone save me. You can't blame me. It's my ADHD. Yeah. It kinda feels like I'm dying on the inside.
Yep. Written and sibilant on Tully. I still hate the auto-tune on the song. I'm sorry. It's just not Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas doesn't need an auto-tune, and the other thing that I pointed out in my initial reaction of the audio is when he sings the hook in the production, they actually slow down his voice 0.25. It's actually slowed down to make him sound weird and kind of, fucked up, psychedelic, like he's fucked up on something. I don't care for the song all that much, but I do appreciate the message in the song and the brilliance of Joyner Lucas. People with ADHD and people who are parents of children with ADHD or who are partners with an adult who has it or has been dealing with it all their life, this video is going to really affect them, and they are going to get it because they know what it's like. And people who have ADHD, actually. But the regular person coming off the street, they're not going to get all the little nuances that he put in the video. I don't think they're going to get them. I hope that they do, because there's a really strong message in this, which is don't fucking take the medication. Don't do it. When you're giving it to your children and their brains haven't fully developed yet, and this shit changes the chemical makeup of the brain. And so you're fucking with your kid's brain. You're making them little zombies when they're little, and they continue to take this medication up into adulthood. You're fucking with your kids' brains, I'm sorry, just some bad memories. But during that period of time, it was very hard. And it's because of these labels and, because there's a certain amount of shame that they put on these kids, and these labels that they put on these kids and the drugs that they were giving them. The message that he's putting out is very clear. It's like, don't blame me, blame my ADHD. And I have said many times to people, look, don't blame it on me, blame it on my OCD. He's saying the same thing. Don't blame it on me, blame it on my ADHD. It's like, don't blame it on me, blame it on my mental disorder, But he's saying it in a very ironic way. He doesn't mean that. What he means is they fucked me up with this. Anyway, I think you guys get it. I think you guys, like I said, I think people who have had to deal with it in any manner, shape, or form, they get the message. And I hope that other people get the message in case you have children and someone tries to do it to your child, or if you have friends that are like that. Because I think in the last one, He was like, if I show up late to the studio, don't give me shit for it. Because he has 50 million thoughts running through his head every single second of the day. So that's that. I really enjoyed the video. I loved the intro. It was just the meaning behind it, the intensity. It just all pulled together and made sense and really brought the message home. In typical Joyner Lucas fashion, it was a total story. So I loved it. Thank you, Joyner, for another banger and for another positive message that you're putting out there, or a warning. Awesome. You guys have a fantastic day. Stay warm wherever you are. It's really cold here. It's always cold here. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I drop my next video. And what else? Yes, take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.